Hi there, folks. Welcome to the Echo Team podcast. I am your host, Tim, and with me today is...
Hello, everyone. I'm Tahj Mitchell from Get Me Off the Moon Backstage. I'm also known as the Illustrator Tahj in CAPCOM-unity.
And with me is, as usual...
Hi, I'm Dashe Troxon.
Everyone knows Dash.
Yeah, everyone knows Dash.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Skybane Zero, and I'm the co-host for this podcast. I'm also one of the managers of Get Me Off the Moon.
And today we're going to talk about the newest Neo devroom contest for the Ruins Roundup. Okay guys, just to give a quick summary, Dash, how would you explain this to everyone who's not yet a part of this?
Okay, the Ruin Roundup is a lot simpler than the contestants are making it. You essentially design a theme for a ruin, and this can be very concise. I wrote 2 or 3 lines about a ruin about Tupperware over on CAPCOM-unity, and people actually liked it as a ruin. So it's something you can think up in like less than a half an hour if you just sit down and think about it. So it's not something that you need to plan weeks in advance. It's running until this Sunday evening at 11:59 p.m. Eastern. So you've got a couple days to join it, and you will be competing for a Keiji Inafune poster, a Mega Man Legends 3 poster signed by Keiji Inafune himself, a Mega Man Legends t-shirt, or a custom notebook, which has been the ruin that either wins or the person who gets the notebook, it'll be a custom painted little sketchbook. You could just like draw or write or paste things into it, like coupons or movie tickets or whatever people put in notebooks these days. So, I mean, there's stuff worth winning, and the competition isn't particularly steep right now, so if you enter, you have probably got a pretty good chance of winning this. We're looking for, again, theme and just the overall feel of the ruin, not like maps or anything. Don't get too detailed. And definitely don't, like, place Reaver bots or turn it into a boss contest, because this isn't a boss contest. This is a ruin contest.
And adding maps is discouraged.
Bosses are part of the story. The ruins are just there for the fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you never know. There might be a boss contest later down the line where we add a boss to the winning ruin. This is just hypothetical, but...
It's not complicated at all, really.
Yeah.
I mean, all that the judges are looking for is... Well, most of what they're looking for is the interactive elements.
You know, some aesthetic design is fine. Like, if you want to design or like, draw a little schematic theme for, like, what it looks like. Like, hey, this is what a pillar in this ruin looks like, and this is what the wall pattern might look like. That's fine. That's awesome if you do that.
Yeah, most of what the judges are looking for is just the interactive elements of the ruin.
So the expectations are basically, you know, nothing too complex, but something that follows a sort of design principle and, you know, interactivity, basically.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well, that's good. So, and the deadline's Sunday, you say?
Yep, Sunday at 11:59 Eastern, which means if you're on the West Coast, it really ends at 9 p.m.
If you guys want to talk about the recent Mega Man thing that Tahj posted.
What's that? Oh, Hitoshi Ariga.
Yeah, we could basically do that real quick depending on how this conversation goes, but...
Yeah, that could be interesting. I mean, I really don't know what to think about it.
Well, I'm betting it's going to be classic 8-bit, except not 8-bit.
It could very well be a game, because Udon was saying that Hitoshi Ariga was working on some game. They didn't say if it was Mega Man or whatever, but they said he was working on a game. And then, right here, he says he's working on a Mega Man project. So it could very well be the same thing.
Or it could be a set of coasters.
I always wanted a coaster. I'm dying for some coasters right now.
I'm dying for pretty much any proof that Capcom's acknowledging the other Mega Man series. Because that's what they do. They, like, focus on one at a time, and it's annoying.
It would depend on which which time you were in. Like, if you're in the 10th anniversary, then no, I wouldn't agree with that, because they focus on a number of series at
But
that
I mean,
one time.
ever since, like, Battle Network started showing up in the turn of the millennium, they've been, like, very single-minded with their marketing. Like, yeah, nothing exists but Battle Network. Yeah, nothing exists but Star Force. So wait, Classic. Let's just market Classic and make it 8-bit, because those sold back in the 80s.
I would totally be surprised if they did have like some new Mega Man thing, which it's possible. You know, anything's possible.
Well,
but
like if they took Classic into this millennium.
Well, yeah, that'd
be kind of nice.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, Classic's great, but holding it in the past is really hurting it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, nostalgia goes only so far. Cause,
I know, it only extends to the fans.
And our generation isn't going to last forever.
Exactly. You have to bring in new people. Like, it reminds me of a story I read on, I think, the devroom, I think it was. Somebody was saying that his daughter was playing a Mega Man game. Oh, no, I think he was playing a Mega Man game, and his daughter came in, and she couldn't see what was interesting about it at all.
Well, I actually have a funny story about that, because my niece and nephew, they had a GameCube, I had a bunch of my GameCube games, and I had the anniversary collection for Classic Mega Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I'm very, especially when I play games, I kind of like to keep things to myself. I never really acknowledge anything else around me. And they would watch me, because these are kids, you know, they played Resident Evil 4, they beat it, and they see me playing it. You know, I don't say, hey, you guys want to try this out? It's just me playing. They're like, they kept staring, and I'm just like, yes, and they're like, can we play? I'm like, do you want to? Sure, and that thing, and they played it, they were getting into it, and they're just saying, this game's hard. I'm like, well, sometimes they're, you know, challenging, but that's kind of what makes the game fun. They said, no, we get it, we like it, it's just, it is hard, and they still preferred, like, you know, Resident Evil 4, or such and such, or X-Men, what was it, something, but, you know, and I think that's probably the best way you can get people into the game, is not so much as force them, but when they see you enjoying it, then they'll
like,
kind of want to join in.
Yeah, offer them a controller.
Alright, gang, so is there anything else you'd like to add in before we end this?
Yeah, if you guys have any new contest or promotional ideas for 100K Strong, drop our contest guru, Laurent Terrell, aka Zeta, a message. Or alternatively, you can use the admin messaging system on our page. If you're looking at the group's banner, the message button is right below Mega Man Volant's foot. I'm always keeping a very good eye on that admin messaging box, so rest assured your message will not be overlooked.
Well, until then, guys, I say take care, and
Legends never die!
Love the energy. The Rodman podcast we're gonna try to do next. Basically, it's just gonna be basically talk about games. So I'm only gonna have 2 people, and I know both Ryan's want to, but like I said, if something comes up and we can't do it, I kind of want to know who wouldn't mind it.
I don't think that's a good one to have.
anniversary. Do you guys really have any other expectations? Like, yeah, everyone wants to see a game. You know, we all there's a good chance it could be comics because, like, they have the whole year, right? So,
yeah,
you know.
Personally, I'm expecting to win a lot of bets on this.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, like, I think all I'm gonna do for 25th anniversary is just bet on people as to what they're going to show and what they're not going to show.
Well, it's like the,
I figure
you know...
if I'm gonna be disappointed, I might as well be disappointed in the rich, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it's like the Street Fighter 25th. Like, they went all out, obviously, because, you know, Street Fighter's back in that spotlight again. And, you know, they are kind of working towards making that the best it can be, despite some other stuff that's been going through.
Despite, like, you know, man, they didn't even want to make Street Fighter 4, did they?
I know.
No.
Yeah, I mean, this is what happens every time they get a hit. They're like, no, we don't want to make it, we don't want to make it. And then somebody goes in, forces them to make it, it's a hit, and they make nothing but it for the next 3 or so years.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is also basically what happened with Dead Rising and Lost Planet as well.